All right, what is up, gamers? We have a heated any percent tournament race today. It is going to be Bupw, the world record holder, versus Trep, the title of Big John holder. And yeah, if y'all want to have any introductions, I don't really know what to say.
Yeah, hello everyone.
Is my mic working, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear
there you
you.
are.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, so for this one, we're gonna have Bupw on Xbox Series X, and we're gonna have Trep on Xbox One. So the in-game time is gonna differ by about 5 minutes for this race, but yeah, it's gonna be a really good one today. I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything y'all are nervous for? Anything you're excited for in this race?
I'm excited to see Bupw go down, you know.
Ooh! Bupw, are you gonna
Damn.
take that standing?
No, I'm not gonna take that. I
Yikes,
think I
dude.
gotta lock in. I gotta lock in.
I guess so. There's some trash talk.
You should definitely go easy on me, you know. Just stand still for like 5 minutes at the log time.
I'm always scared for the showdown town section at the beginning. I can't lie.
True.
Yeah, it's the most heated part, bro. You just fail a couple hovers for Trep. Let Trep get a little bit ahead of a head start.
Yeah.
Okay. I might.
Big facts.
Real.
All right. Well, if y'all are ready, I'm ready to do the countdown.
Yep,
I'm ready.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Good luck.
And good luck, you Giga gamers. Alright, I think we're in there. I don't know if Bupw started. Okay. Little bit of a late start. We'll sync it all up though. Oh, short. Wait, what just happened?
Once upon a time, there lived a heroic bear called Banjo.
What just? Okay, wait. Let me fix this. Hold up.
And an unpleasant witch called Gruntilda.
It's okay. We got like 8 minutes of
Banjo's
intro to fix
sister-
this, anyways. I'm not stressing, y'all. Not
Was
stressing.
kidnapped. The bear and
But
bear
yeah,
woman
we have a good match today, bro. Trep's been learning this game for the tournament. He's got a 133, which is an insane amount of like
overcoming
improvement
many perils and
progress.
speech impediments to send Gruntilda tumbling to her doom. But she was nothing if not
Does this look
persistent.
good? I think this
And
looks good, right?
surprising nobody, the old hag soon rose from her grave for round 2. Our brave heroes once again stood in her way, and this second showdown ended just as badly for Gruntilda, who really should have quit while she was ahead. Many years have passed, and peace reigns in Spiral Mountain. So what became of the bear? The
This is your first time watching anything to do with nuts and bolts? Hype, dude. Hype. Yeah, I hadn't really watched a full run through until a little bit before this tournament started, and it is a sick run. I'm gonna try and do my best to give this game proper justice and explain things really well, because I want more people to run this game, dude. It's a really awesome speedrun. Yeah, Banjo's stretching out. He's getting in that workout, dude, because he realized 8 years passed and he didn't do any working out. But yeah, Kazooie's playing a little bit of Klungo Saves to World. Anyone who's like unfamiliar with this game probably knows Kazooie and Tooie very well. And at the end of Tooie, Klungo's like, you know, screw this shit. I'm not working for Grunty anymore. She abuses me. I'm actually gonna just go program video games. And yeah, he ends up doing that in this game. Banjo Pilot, though. Yeah, dude, after this, we need the Banjo Pilot tournament on log, bro. I will not host that. There's no shot. But I would love to watch it. I'd probably even join it. Alright, but yeah, so we got a little bit of an auto-scroller. This game has a really long, unskippable cutscene with, like, small sections of gameplay sprinkled in. And yeah, basically what's happening here, I think both of them are playing in Chinese, so you probably can't read the story. But, yeah, so it cuts to Banjo and Kazooie eating the Zaw, you know, playing the video games. And then Grunty's head comes back and she's like, I'm gonna kick your butt. And then Banjo's like, yeah, right you are. And then Grunty's like, yeah, but you're so out of shape. And then they're about to do it, they're about to do the thing. And bam, pause. That says pause in Chinese. And then Smith pulls up. The Lord of Video Games. Bro basically says, yo, I created every video game. I'm basically the god of video game gods. That's why they call him Log Bro. And so he's just gonna talk to the two of them and tell them, like, yo, y'all gotta, like, settle your differences. And he's gonna kind of poke fun at collectathons and make them play this, like, goofy, collectathon mini game that lasts for, like, 10 seconds. Remember when I was a kid, bro, all these, like, angular designs weirded me out, but the more I watch, bro, they're actually, like, really sick designs. They go really well with the theme of this game. Oh, Gaming Dragon! Log is not the worst part of this game, bro. He's such a goated character. Bro's a log denier. Alright. The record here, I think, is 14. I want to see a 15, bro. I believe in the 15 power. Alright, Bupw off to a nice 6. Trep kind of taking it slower. Oh, Bupw is 13 and 11. 13's pretty good. That's pretty hype. I want to say 13's the highest we've seen in the tournament so far. But yeah, so basically now Log's explaining, like, yeah, let me get you in shape because you're in, like, no shape to, like, have a video game based around you. He's saying collectathons are, like, not what's popular. So this is, like, 2008 when Call of Duty and Battlefield were popping off. And so he's like, yeah, kids just want to shoot things nowadays and drive things. And so he spawns in some cars for the two of them and basically, like, makes all these jokes, like, takes away Kazooie's old moves and is like, you're not gonna need these anymore. He made fun of OG Banjo, therefore he must die. You must die! It's my Ganon impression. Dude, I gotta meet that person IRL who, like, their stim factor is just quoting old YouTube poop noises. That would be so insane. Ouija! Oh, yeah, you weren't recording. Sure, buddy, and I have the Minecraft random seed glitchless world record. I just forgot to hit record. Dude, I was doing some more research, so viewers of the last race, the astute listeners that stayed till the end, they might remember me talking about a Flash game. So Lunchables did a collab with Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and I knew about that as a kid. What I didn't know as a kid was the lore got deeper. They made a Flash game to promote the Lunchables collab and to promote the game. Dude, it is so fire. There's, like, all these goofy vehicle parts. There's, like, a turkey slingshot. There's, like, I don't even remember the rest of them. But it's just, like, you're flying through this PNG of a house, and there's, like, a ceiling fan PNG, and there's, like, all this goofy stuff, and you're trying to just get as high as you can. It's so funny. And you're a pretty princess. Yeah, they collabed with the Lunchables. It was hype. I have memories of being a kid. You would buy the Lunchables, and it would come with this like cardboard things, kind of like papercraft, if anyone's ever seen that. And you would just fold the cardboard into different vehicles, and they were kind of like, they're like toys. They're the illusion of toys. It's really just cardboard. But yeah, that chart was fucking hype, dude. Alright, we're gonna make a prediction, bro. Will any of these gamers fail a hover in like the first really big showdown town part? Alright, we'll keep it open for like 2 minutes. This first part's not gonna start, so anything after Nutty Acres 1 is what I'm referring to for this prediction. So, let's create some future gambling addicts, bro. Yo, what's up, Schlongy Wongy? My Princess Peach. You're actually my Princess Rosalina. As a kid, I kind of fucked with the sandwich Lunchables more. Alright, these Giga Gamers. So this hover does not count for the prediction. I'm counting everything after Nutty Acres 1. Alright, Bupw flying through the hover. Trep fighting those Xbox One load times, but that's just how it goes. Dude, that, exiting the vehicle to grab that gold note is a lot harder than it looks. Alright, Trep hovering. Nice, 2 clean hovers. The nachos? I don't know if I ever had the nachos Lunchables. The Bowser Jr. voice. Yeah, he kind of sounds like... I don't know, I see the vision. But I was the type of dude that didn't mind Chris Pratt as Mario, so I guess I'm not a professional. Why can't I go it all in? Oh wait, did I mess up the prediction? I'm not really used to making predictions, so it could be I might have messed up a setting. Ban Schlongstered? Wait, I have the power to ban. Alright, clean 18 from Bupw. 18's really solid. I think anything sub 20 here is pretty decent. Alright, nice. So they back into that box. Oh, Trep missed the silver note! Yikers, bro. The world record holder rivalry is getting to him. DF Links! Yo, congrats on your 139, by the way. Alright, Trep missing the silver note, getting a kind of chunky 24. That's like milk with solid chunks in it, dude. But it's all good. He's got so many more missions to make up that time. Alright, will Bupw fail any of these hovers? Interesting, so he starts the hover from this warp pad. I guess that makes it safer. Hit the Minecraft creative mode. Dude, I feel like Log could be a VeggieTales character. Alright, nice. Got the Orb Factory hover. We're in there. Oh, it's a you problem? All good. Solid sec. Alright, alright. Second hover ensuing. Clean. Very clean. Okay. And Trep about to go for the Giga hover. Ooh, very nice from Bupw. Alright, let's see. Hey, yo, wait, Trep with the alternate route? Yikes! Alright, wait. That doesn't count. I feel like that hover barely made it up. Ooh, okay, maybe that counts. I don't know. Do we count that as failing? I guess there's gonna be bias. What is he doing? What is this U-turn strat? Alright, if he fails it from here, the prediction will count as yes, failing. Okay, he's almost up there. Nice, Trep with the clean hover. Well, clean, you know. Clean enough. Oh, yikes. So what you can do there, I think that's what Trep just did. You can hit the top of the, like the ceiling of Showdown Town if you hover too high. And that like kind of can mess up your hovers, but looks like it was pretty solid, so looks like we're still chugging along on both gamers' perspectives. Alright. Trep could fail this one. People that voted no could be winning big. Alright, no, we're still chilling. We got 2 more hovers, though. 2 more hovers each. Alright, so Bupw doing a little bit of the justice system's job for them, returning the Jinjo to their rightful home. Hovering is like it's a very gentle process, like foreplay, dude. You want to be very sensitive, you want to take your time with it. You don't want to move on too fast or things might fall off, you know what I mean? Alright, Trep with this hover. Will he get it? Will he get it? Clean. The believers are eating big right now. But in my opinion, this one Bupw's about to do is one of the hardest in the entire run. Even though it's so tiny. Come on, Bupw, come on! Alright, Bupw flying through Showdown Town. I wouldn't be surprised to hear he's on record pace right now. Alright, will the boxes stay in? Very nice, all the boxes stay in. Bupw has that, like, scienced out. Ooh, the Rhino's doing a little bit of trolling on Trep's screen. Nice, and Bupw got the successful box warp. It's a lot freer than it looks. It's really, really easy. I feel like anyone could do that glitch. Alright, Trep with this hover. Will he fail it? Alright, looks like he came to play. He knew he was against Bupw. He knew he had to bring his A game. Very clean mission from Bupw. Alright, and Trep with the final hover, bro. The believers are either eating big or going home and crying to their mommies. Yikes, what was that? Okay, that doesn't count. The vehicle didn't raise. Grab the box. Alright, the believers win the prediction. Good job. Alright, DF Links, good luck at work. Ooh, Trep spilling all the boxes, bro. Ooh, I'm trying to think of a metaphor to to analyze this with. Dropping all the boxes in nuts and bolts is like when you have your hand full of stuff after a long day at work and you drop your keys right in front of the front door and then you bend down to get them and you just slowly start dropping everything. Trep doing a beautiful showcase of the goofy out box physics. Nars won. Alright, big. Seeing a little bit of a Log's Choice mission on Bupw's point of view. Scam prediction, okay, bye. Yeah, the Series X loads insanely fast. I think Bupw was saying on the last Banjo race that he got a Series X specifically for speedrunning this game. Bro, what? Bupw's vehicles are always named something different every time I watch his POV. Like, last time they were all named the same character, this time they're just like random Egyptian hieroglyphs or whatever. Alright, Trep going with a little bit of a different grunty strat where you drive in front of her. I think it's a little bit slower, but it seems like it's more consistent according to his words. Nice, 23, dude, that is hot. It's like hot grunty on crack. It was gonna be today, Gaming Dragon, but all the times just didn't line up between me and Callister and TSR and GDO, so hopefully we'll be next week. I'm hoping we can get it in kind of earlier next week. But yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, dude, Bupw is like, he is the log of the speedrunning universe. Like, if this was BK, he'd be like a 157 runner in 3 months. Alright, so we're gonna see this section that Bupw is in, the Showdown Town section. Could be a very vital point for both runners, because you have a Jolly RNG. So Mr. Jolly makes a comeback in this game, and he sells you jiggies, kind of like on the black market. And, yeah, he has 4 locations he can be in. One is slow, but barely loses time. One is really slow, one is really fast, and one is fast, but not the fastest. So I'll point that out when we get there. I probably need to do a few more runs before my next race, because I haven't ran the game in like over a week. But watching it, I swear, is like almost as productive as doing runs, because every time I host one of these races, I'm like learning new stuff and just like ingraining the route in my brain more. Alright, so I would take a gamble. Bupw's probably quite a little bit in the lead. Ooh, and gonna be even further in the lead. Got really, really good Jolly RNG. This is the best you can get when he's under the dock, because you're going to his Jigo vent station, and this is the one location that's like directly on the way to it. So very clean. That's what we got all those notes for earlier, was for these jiggies right here. So Trep better hope he gets good RNG too. That was crazy. On the last Banjo race we had Bupw on, he got bad Jolly RNG, and despite it, was still on record pace for most of the run. So I'm thinking we could be watching a live world record right now if the pressure doesn't hit Bupw. There is more RNG in the run too, but nothing as devastating as Jolly. But yeah, I mean, you can just see how insane Bupw's lines are. Like, this was a really good race from Trep, But Bupw was still like 6 seconds faster. It was still at 23. Because Bupw is like memorized like the matrix of these lines and patterns. Alright, Mr. Fit, clean. So this mission is really interesting. So I'll try to explain the logic of it. So basically, you trap Mr. Fit. He's on this linear path trying to basically go on his morning jog and get around the mountain to the top of the mountain. So you make a vehicle that's placed perfectly to fall in front of him, and he runs into it. But that's only half of the puzzle, because the other half is characters in this game know when they're not where they're supposed to be, and so there's a failsafe with almost every NPC that they will teleport back to the location that they're supposed to be in. And Mr. Fit does this in that mission. He's programmed to not be able to be escorted, because he'll kind of sit idly, he'll get off the path, and then about 3 or 4 seconds will pass, and he'll teleport. But basically what happens with that vehicle is it's built in a way where as you're flying, he keeps taking damage periodically, and every time he takes damage, the teleport timer like restarts, and so there's like this ebb and flow of getting him there while dealing damage to him, but not dealing so much damage that you don't get the trophy. And it's just a really cool vehicle. It's really consistent to get the trophy with that. So we're about to see another clean race from Bupw. Meanwhile, we're gonna see Trep's RNG on Jolly in just a minute. Oh my god, this handling is crazy. Dude. Every time I watch Bupw's gameplay, I just am like Craig-gasming at the gameplay. Like when I do runs, dude, I consider a sub 1 minute decent on this race. We're about to get like a 30 something. 34, that is so crazy, dude. Oh my Joshua. Alright, so Trep getting... Ooh, Trep also getting good RNG. This is the second best RNG. So it's not directly on the way, but it's only about like a 5-second drive up the hill, and then another 5-second drive down the hill. So this is really good for Trep. It is still slower than Bupw's point of view, but... Oh, yikes, he's re-talking to Jolly. Trep driving over that warp pad, that's gonna probably lose very small amounts of time when doing teleports in this game. You never actually need that warp pad. Alright, let's see these jiggies. These jiggies are troll on this jig event. They can go through the car, they can fall out. But it looks like Trep got a really good position. Is he weaning? What does weaning mean, dude? That sounds like a moon phase, like waxing or waning. Bura Jinjo Bingo %. That would be crazy. Dude, I bet from Log's point of view, the Logbox level is probably like going, like if Log was a human and Logbox, how do I say this? So Log to Logbox. If Log was a human, Logbox would just be full of like organs and arteries and nerves and like blood flow. Level would be crazy. He's Steven. No shot Trep named this vehicle Mr. Fit Jiggle Physics. There's one level in the game in Gigaseum where Mr. Fit's wearing these like British underpants. Oh! Oh my god, Mr. Fit teleported and Trep hasn't realized yet! No way! That is so rare. That does not happen that often. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like that, the ebb and flow of also dealing damage to him on the way to where he's supposed to go. If you're not dealing damage, he'll teleport again! Oh my god, Trep is getting trolled here. But back to the important commentary. There's a level in Gigaseum where Mr. Fit is wearing these like British shorts, and in that one level, they decided to program jiggle physics into his booty. So the Rare developers they might have gotten sold to Microsoft, but they still were cooking, bro. Bupw making clean use of these log vehicles. Handling these like log choice vehicles where the game like picks the vehicles out for you is not easy to do fast. He gets like horizontal momentum in such like so fast. I don't even fathom it. But just cleaning out log box, bro. It's like doing an enema, but in a speed run. Alright, let's see if Trep has good nutsucker. I think this level's RNG. Yikes, dude! Yeah, so it's really easy for the nutsucker to fall out of the vehicle. But then the ultimate backup is just to do it on foot. It's definitely slower, but Trep actually had some like really good nut positions here. Despite being slow, or despite having that big mistake, he still did that in 38 seconds. Yo, cutscene cutie. I will harbor that good luck, have fun for both runners. Bupw is gaming, dude. I definitely feel like this is record pace. Alright, let's see this race. So, Bupw got a 34 on this race. I'm really curious to see Trep. Like, especially if Trep doesn't make any mistakes, I'm curious what kind of time he'll get in this race. Alright, that's a really good start from Trep. Opting to go a little bit higher than Bupw there. That's probably about 2 seconds slower, but still very safe. And safety is what's important when you're not doing correctly. Trep is flying through this. This is a really good race from his point of view. But like, if it was Bupw, dude, like 34, this is when you'd be finishing the race. So, just a testament to the time Bupw has put in to like optimize their lines. Ooh, and Trep hitting the tree here, that's a big change in my book. But it's just the way it goes. Alright, and that's a 51. Probably would have been like a 45 without that tree mistake, so... Yeah, these races are crazy. Yeah, that would be so sick. Log missions having New Game Plus type of feature where you could like use your own custom vehicles would be really insane. I think the two glitches that this game could really use to save a lot of time, the first one, which would probably destroy any percent, would be Jiggy duplication. If you find a way to duplicate Jiggies in Showdown Town, you could probably beat the game in like 25 minutes, I would guess. But something that's not that broken, I think if we found a way to have custom vehicles in log choice missions, that would save a lot of time in the run. Because I want to say there's like probably like 5 to 10 missions we do in any percent where, oh dang, Bupw missing the ring. But yeah, probably like 5 to 10 missions we do in any percent where you use a log choice mission, and some of them we edit to make faster and such, but if we had like the jet engines and stuff we get like early game, it would be so crazy. Jolly looking swagged up here. Both gamers flying through. They both made some small mistakes, but nothing really that monumental. I'd say both are probably on PB pace right now, which is really hype to see. It's really easy in that first showdown town section to just fry like 2 minutes, and then in a tournament setting like this, you're probably like, well, I'm not PBing, I'm just going for the win at this point. This mission Bupw's doing is such a cool example of just like being creative. You just make you make an elevated platform, and then on the elevated platform you make a bridge that drops, brings you directly to where you need to go. It is just so cool to me. Doing a little bit of gruntbot carnage. Meanwhile, Trep trolling with Mumbo, bro. The Great Mighty Bupw. Who actually was the composer for Conquer? Was it David Wise or Grant Kirkhope? Robin Beanland? Oh my gosh, his name is Beanland, bro. He gets all the ladies with that name. Grant Kirkhope got nothing on Beanland. Alright, both of them in a log's choice mission. That one that Bupw just did can be kind of troll. You have like a finite amount of liquid you can carry, kind of like in Super Mario Sunshine. So you hit the refill after the first one, and then you optimize your sprays to hit the last thing without another refill. But yeah, like I was saying, so this game does have more RNG. One of those factors is actually the police in this game. He somehow evaded the cop there, but the police can aggro you while you're carrying jiggies, and as you progress in the game and have a higher jiggy count, new types of police officers spawn, and they become more aggressive. And so they'll, yeah, there's moments we saw, like in Bupw's last race, for example, at the very end of the run, he was transporting the last, like, 9 or 8 jiggies or whatever, and then this cop trolled him, and he dropped all of the jiggies, and then when you drop them all, dude, you just gotta tank, like, 30 seconds to a minute. Hey, baby, wanna take a ride to Beantown? Dude, if someone hit me with that pickup line, I would be a father. Bupw's on. The goal is to kill 12 gruntbots, but the programmers made them spawn in the same spot every time, so you can just cheese it and get in the same spot and then just like annihilate them. You basically just spawn camp them. Bupw coming up on what I would say is one of the scarier Log's Choice missions. So this one, it's a sequel to 2E with George and Matilda. Somehow they're back from the dead. And, yeah, you gotta transport George up. But this vehicle, it handles the way, like, unmelted butter handles on untoasted bread, dude. It is just not fun. But I'm sure we'll see a clean attempt from Bupw. Meanwhile, Trep's pushing all the red buttons down. You need a really heavy car for this one. If your car is too light, it won't work. Alright, Bupw flying through this, dude. George reuniting with the love of his life. Very ice, very ice. Ice mission is easy for Big John's brother. Okay, everyone loves a Lil Jon comeback, bro. Sounds sus though. I've definitely seen it. I don't eat dairy anymore, so it's been a minute, but I used to eat countertop butter a lot growing up. It's really not that sus, but it's kind of weird, like, why can you leave, like, butter on the counter, but then you leave milk on the counter, and then that shart just gets all chunky, bro? It's so goofy. But I'm kind of curious, so Trep is doing this race. I think Bupw got a 48 on here, or a 43, with a missed ring. And I kind of want to, like, mentally compare their races with each other. So Bupw on this one just got a 42 on that Klungo race. So I'm curious what Trep's gonna get there. Ooh, Trep also missing a ring. This is not a fun mission to miss a ring on. But that was a really good backup, honestly. There's a lot slower ways to back up this one. Honestly, really good second lap from Trep. Oh, why did I say something, bro? Oh my log, you a tree. Alright, and Bupw cheesing this mission where instead of flying all the trash to the top, you just knock the trash can over to its side. The trolley is such a cute overworld vehicle. I think another New Game Plus thing that would have been sick is once you like 100% the game, just letting you use a custom vehicle in Showdown Town would have been crazy. I'm sure one day there will be a mod for it though. Or maybe a glitch. Like honestly, I feel like that's the type of glitch that you could find. You just gotta like figure out what flag sets Showdown Town as a level that doesn't let you use custom vehicles, because every other level lets you use custom vehicles. Bro, Bupw's like assaulting Klungo. Oh my gosh. He's like, Grunty didn't do it enough in the first 2 games. In JonTron's video? Oh, base. Alright, time for a water race. The water races are like some of the best. But there's these like little goofy odd ducks in the water, and if they get in your path, bro, it's just GG's. Your vehicle becomes like unstable. Oh my god, that was crazy! You got the ring and was still lined up for the next ring after that. That was nuts. A little bit of 32. Trep's point of view right there is so good. Oh my god, Bupw having some troubles, but we're all good. I thought Bupw was gonna hit the camera there, bro. You do not want to hit the camera on this mission. That was so clean, dude. Dude, what is Trep doing? He's struggling. I haven't been watching his point of view, but he's like 40 seconds deep and just getting his second fan. He must have like just used a bunch of water and missed or something. Had to go for a refill. That's definitely going to be a yikers time loss from Big John over here. Alright, another spawn camping mission. It's so funny, dude. Getting the laser and the jet engine specifically just, like, destroys the pacing of this game. Grunty actually just dies in 2 seconds there. The NPC's being kind of nice to Bupw there. Both of them transporting Jiggies, dude. This could go AWire really fast. Trep already has the police on him, bro. Uh-oh. Yikes, the balance, dude. It's okay, Yoda taught him the balance of the force. But the pig! Oh my gosh, dude. The pig was almost the conduit to dropping Jiggies there. Alright, Trep double dunking the Jiggies. Trepoholic just PB'd yesterday. He just unlucky. Trepoholic, oh my gosh. Alright, Bupw on Mr. Patch, dude. The comeback arc. This balloon just will not pop. So, this one's kind of goofy. So he got a weird Patch spawn position where Patch is like looking to the left. This mission's the easiest when his belly is facing you, in my opinion. But really, the key to this fight is just knowing where the patches are. Once you know that, it's pretty easy to do. But this mission control, you can definitely lose a lot of time. Bupw wiping him clean. 7 already. Nice, dude. He hit the snipe without even seeing. So Bupw is like all of Banjo Land ahead of Trep right now. Minus probably like 2.5 minutes from load time. It's really funny, you don't see any of Grunty's old minions in this game. I wonder if they all just, like, retired. They're like, we ain't been getting paid for 8 years, dude. We gotta find another job. Oh, Bupw with the interesting strat. I usually, like, sit in the water here going after these guys, but it kind of looks faster to fly there and just, like, manually snipe them. They have bolted Pixel Wheezy, but it's still do be No Nut November. I hope none of them have nutted during this race. But there's no way to know for sure. Yeah, Mega Woos. Bupw is ahead right now. I'd say, so this run tracks in-game time since it's available on like 3 different Xbox consoles. Series X has like instant load times. But Trep is playing on Xbox One, so he's gonna RTA probably be about 2.5 minutes behind right now. But they're both having pretty solid runs. Trep's made a few like medium-sized mistakes, but they both got good RNG. Bupw's been flying through his run. I would almost assume he's on record pace. Yeah, dude, it literally started November 1st. I didn't realize that, and then someone made a comment, and I was giggling. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, true. We're gonna have to postpone the tourney for another month. My hope is that we can fly through this tourney and finish it by the time the No FFM tourney starts. I mean, we're already, like, flying through it. I would say after tomorrow's match, we're probably at the halfway mark, which is so nuts and bolts to think about. Rio blocks. It's a good first message, Ace. Egg mission, dude. The egg mission's troll. But I think Bupw knows a thing or two about making eggs. Alright, so Trep's on the Congo race. I think the time to beat was 48. or something like that. Dude, I don't even know. Pixel Wheezy, what are your professional opinions on this game? Slongster, I don't know if you've ever played this game or not either. Yikes! Trep missing a ring. And Clanker Sawblade trolling him, bro. Yikes! And missing another ring? Oh my gosh. What is this? Kazooie Clanker room on 1 HP? Alright, well, I don't think Trep's beating that 48-second time, but, I think he might have found the bigger John in the sea. Have I done voice acting? Yeah, I was Hercules in the Hercules movie. I did a little bit of Larry the Cucumber in VeggieTales. I did a little bit of Charlie and Good Luck Charlie. So I've been around the block. All right, Bupw on the most difficult hover in the game, I would say. This hover lost me my match against Trep. Did I do any GTA 6? I guess you're gonna have to wait and find out, Brosmith. It's overhated, right, dude? I agree. You know what else is overhated, bro? Like, things like pineapple on pizza. The real ones know what's good. The fake ones always just do exactly what the public does. Ew, pineapple on pizza? It's so gross! Ew, nuts and bolts? It's not a platformer! Plus, Nuts and Bolts gave us Pickle It the Pig, bro. You really can't hate the Rare developers after that. Absolutely indistinguishable from my memory. Maybe I did, like, voice act something, and then I, like, got Men in Black neuralized and then forgot I voice acted in something. That could be, like, the case. If it was a porno, just DM that to me. Don't put that in the chat, please. I can't be having people find those logs. Alright, this is the Mr. Fit they gave Jiggle Physics to, dude. This one with the British pants. Yeah, exactly. I used to be on the bandwagon of, oh, it's not a platformer, but I don't know. It's such a good game. There's no game like this. Alright, so Bupw is going to try to finish this race as close to... Oh, I was going to say as close to 500 as possible, but he kind of did a little bit of trolling there. Got a 623. Dude, I'm in the same boat, Pixel Weezy. It's like Mario, right? Like, yeah, everyone really wants the next 3D platformer, but it doesn't mean the Mario parties suck. It doesn't mean the Mario Karts suck. It doesn't mean, like, this game is exactly like that. Like, if they just didn't stop programming Banjo games, this game would have been so insanely received. It would have probably even gotten a sequel, or been its, like, own, like, spin-off line. Oh, Trep is trolling, dude. Trep's been trolling on a lot of these races, unfortunately. But I'm so of that opinion, too. They should have made Banjo 3, or they should have, like, dropped this game while they were developing 3E, and fans would not have been, like mad. I think the biggest thing, though, was them promising Banjo 3E at the end of 2E. I think, because Kazooie did that with 2E, and so when they delivered on 2E, fans expected the same delivery with 3E. So they basically did make an empty promise, and I think that's why people have such a bad rep of this game. But it's amazing, and when you get over the stigma, dude, it's like one of the best creative games ever made. Alright, both of them flying through the race. I'd say this one Bupw is doing is like the easiest race to stay at top speed IMO. Yeah, I think it was just supposed to be a joke. I think so too, Nanya. But the fans did not take it that way. Oh my god, bro! Bupw got trolled at the end. Was that Trophy Thomas, dude? Trophy Thomas got in his path. That was funny. Could have been a lot worse. There's Tears of the Kingdom. Bro, Tears of the Kingdom is like diet nuts and bolts, though. That game would not exist if this game didn't exist. Oh my gosh, Trep is trolling. He's opting not to restart and swim to his vehicle. Seeing a little bit of banjo movement there. I guess that was probably a smart decision, though. That probably was time save over restarting the mission. Come on, Trep. Come on, don't get trolled. Nice. There's like this wind guy that can troll there. Ooh, Banjo X. Yeah, wasn't that the one where they were like... It was like a remake of Kazooie, but then the characters became self-aware they were in a remake. Like, that would have been really cool. I think if they ever do a, like, so, like, when the Crash Insane trilogy came out and the Spyro Reignited trilogy came out, a lot of people thought they were going to do the same with, like, Kazooie and Chewie. I think the smarter thing to do, if they decide to do a remake before making a proper Banjo game, would be to do something like Banjo X. Like, do a remake, but do a remake that's a new game and not just, like, HD. Oh, Bupw is trolling, dude. It's all good. You got the backups. Oh, wait. I don't think even Saul Goodman could defend this in court, bro. That was nuts, though. Did you see that? He was, like, in his vehicle, and the sticky ball was, like, in the ground. That does not usually happen. Alright, but Bupw with a good comeback on that bowling ball mission. Take a breather and circle back. Alright, Ace. Good luck on finding the mysterious voice. Yeah, I think so too, Ark. Bupw's been playing really good. He's had like some minor mistakes, but I think the good Jolly RNG kind of offsets those mistakes. This is a really solid run. Ooh, alright, Trep on a Jiggy transport. Will he be dropping? Will the police be aggroing? Nah, they couldn't get to him in time. Trep stays a vigilante of the law today. Oh, Trep jumped to the wrong door. I don't know if he realized or not. What is he doing, bro? His vehicle's stuck? Poor Trep, dude. He's getting trolled by some clunk this run. Yeah, I think he thought he was going to Nutty Acre 6. Bro was trying to cheat the laws of physics to get ahead of Bupw. Yeah, I don't even know, besides Sea of Thieves, what Rare has done. They got, like, pushed to the Connect. I did play their Connect Adventures game growing up. I do remember that game. That game was, like, well, I wouldn't call it fire. It was being a kid and playing with the Connect, and that felt fire at the time. Call me Sea of Thieves the way I'd be pirating video games. I mean, wait. Alright, let's see what Trep's Mr. Patch looks like. It is cool they got to make Sea of Thieves, though, I think, because I think a lot of that team... It felt like they really wanted to make a pirate game with, like, Project Dream and then, like, Captain Black Eye. Alright, Bupw actually doing the jump to Nutty Acre 6. Really hoping Bupw gets record here. This would be such a cool VOD to see record on. He had to bring out the big guns against Trep. Alright, but this will... So, Bupw... Or Ark was explaining this to me. I think Bupw and Ark are the only ones that do this. So this vehicle that he's picking is using this tow bar glitch. which is complete RNG. So the distance has like a 50-50 chance to get the trophy or to not get the trophy. Ooh, and it looks like we're not getting it here. Yikes. Alright, so, I mean, that was really good. You want 800 for the Jiggy, and you got 805, so that was fast, but, yeah, this is the one mission where the route doesn't need a trophy, and you can just get the Jiggy there instead of the trophy. But, if you do get the trophy there, there's a mission later on in the run that you can do an alternate strat on, and it saves, like, I think, like, 20-ish seconds or something. Very clean editing from Bupw. Editing is such like a... It's one of the ways you can see the level of a runner in this game, is how fast they edit the vehicles. Dang, they had 2 other projects that just got canceled. I didn't even know they had projects. Like, I kind of thought they sold their soul to Sea of Thieves. I do know most of the original like Banjo team isn't even at Rare anymore though. So I don't know. The Banjo games are a time capsule, dude. All 5 of them. I was considering if I was gonna lump in Pilot. I don't know, dude. Pilot is the game of all time, bro. But yeah, these games are such a time capsule. Even if they made a new Banjo 3E or Nuts and Bolts 2 or something, I don't know if it would hit as hard. Just because the soul, bro. The soul matters. It's like Nintendo. Like, modern Nintendo's kind of cheeks because where's the humans besides Sakurai at? When a company becomes for profit, it's just like the games are not as good, or the movies aren't as good, or whatever. But anyways, I feel like that's negative. I don't want to focus on negative during this. But flying through this racing mission with the first-person finish, very nice. Bonanza is fire. I guess, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion. Bonanza is kind of like Odyssey. Like, you can see a lot of the similarities. Bupw is flying through this, so we're just gonna be seeing him finish up Logbox 6, and then Banjo Land 6, and then going to the final level in the game. Trep doing a little jog to Mr. Fit. That's pretty in character. Who's ahead? Bupw is definitely ahead right now, Ragnarok. Bupw's the record holder, having a very clean record pace run right now. Trep's doing pretty good though. I don't know if Trep is record pace anymore. Especially after that, bro. That was a goofy mistake. I don't know, I'm kind of curious to know what kind of pace Trep is on. Piglet taking pictures. I do not want to see what's in this dude's gallery. Trep flying in first person. That actually kind of like works to get to Wingo. So I know Trep does like struggle with this egg mission sometimes. I'm curious to see if he'll get it first trying fast today. Bupw is on a mission that can either go really fast or really slow. The driving on this one is very goofy. But it looks like he got off the Banjo-Kazooie disc fast, and that's usually the roughest part of this mission. Oh, yikers. This should be good, though. Oh, he's getting trolled by his vehicle? Okay, he still got it. So this one, you just gotta attach these 3 orbs together. Oh, what is Trep doing? Oh my god, no! He got to the end and then killed the egg, bro. Oh my gosh. It's like Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs when Sid is like rolling down a mountain with the 3 dino eggs and then like almost destroys them at the very end of the hill. Alright. We got a second try from Trep though. Egg. He's not handling this egg, bro. He's handling this egg the way a dad with the handle of Captain Morgan's angels being handled, bro. But it's all good. I think the dad put down the bottle and started being a responsible parent. Let's go, Trep. Good job. Bupw on the auto scroller mission. This one you kind of have to like wait and slowly float down. And there's some vehicles I want to test offline for this mission to see if you can do it faster, but I know, I think it was Ark was saying that they did test some designs on this one. Oh, what is happening? Oh, you're getting trolled, dude. Oh no. Come on, Bupw. Come on. You're on record pace. You don't want to drown. So you have like a health meter in this game. You can't actually die in this game, but if that meter runs out when you're in a mission, you gotta restart the mission. So for speedrunning, it actually is like really vital to not run out of health. Alright, let's see Trep get this number 2. I don't know, a lot of these top runners are really good at the top of it. To me, it's like tricky. Looks like Trep got a good adjustment. The box is not shaking anymore. And we're up there, dude. Let's go. Translated this game to Swedish? Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of different regions that this game got translated to. Sorry, I don't want to have like a mini stroke trying to say that. It's like the electric chair to computer viruses. Okay, so Trep is just now entering Gigacium. So Bupw has a very substantial lead right now. I would guess Trep's no longer on the pace, but I don't know for certain. Alright, Bupw doing a good job evading the police there. Very nice, very nice. I hope this solo commentary isn't too booty cheeks. It's just, I'm trying to do this game justice and also not leave a lot of dead air at the same time. Alright, let's see this tree jump from Bupw. This is like the coolest section in Showdown. Ooh, no! That's gonna be costly, bro. Not on record pace. Alright, I'm curious if Bupw is still on record pace or not. But, I mean, there's this backup you can do, which we just saw him do, where you just recall your vehicle when you're a lot closer to the entrance, but that looks like somewhere Trep's going to be able to save time over Bupw. Oh, is the volume loud? Oh my gosh. 1 hour and 6 minutes later. Alright, that should be better, hopefully. Alright, so this mission Bupw's doing, you're supposed to destroy Boggy's igloo, but you actually make use of a weird flag in the game where you can just reactivate these cameras from a previous mission and it just finishes the mission in like 6 seconds. Alright, let's see this Mr. Patch. Mr. Patch can sometimes troll here, but I think both of these runners have figured out Mr. Patch. We're actually going to see, Trep says he made a very special Mr. Patch vehicle with a very interesting shape. So I'm pretty excited to see what he does for Silver Mr. Patch there. Oh wait, I guess I could have done that. Alright, so Bupw is on the sheep golf mission. This mission, you're supposed to like hit the golf ball, or I guess the sheep ball. And each time you do it, shows this cutscene of like where the ball's going. Kind of like watching actual golf. It's just not that entertaining to watch. But you actually cheese it in this run, and you can push it with those air cushions. But earlier I was talking about, there's that one mission where it's like RNG to get the trophy. And so the sheep golf mission is the mission where you actually save a bunch of time, because you can just sticky ball the sheep and fly it to the end and not care about getting the trophy. But yeah, we did not get to see that this time. Hopefully we'll get to see that strat in one of these tournament races. Trep struggling a little bit on this race. I think Trep's just nervous, bro. It's like when you meet your like celebrity idol in real life. Like you're going up against the record holder, you get the little bit of the heebie-jeebies, and you start shaking. You start making mistakes you don't normally make. Alright, we're gonna see the Globetrot hover from Bupw. This saves like 10 seconds. Alright, very clean, very clean. Nice, that was beautiful. He didn't have to adjust Banjo at all. Alright, I know Trep sometimes struggles with this mission, but I think he's got this. Meanwhile, Bupw already in Terrarium of Terror, dude. This is nuts pace. We can see a run that either records or gets very close to record here. Alright, Bupw doing probably my favorite mission in the whole game, or one of my favorites. So you have to use this vehicle. And you're supposed to drive up the spiral. It takes forever to do it casually, but you can just edit vehicles in this game, which that feature alone is so sick. They did not have to let you edit your vehicles in the game worlds, but they do. And yeah, you just one spring and one banjo chair and you're up there in like 20 seconds. Killing Pepsi does this semi-consistent strat where you actually can do it like from the start and save like 10 seconds over what Bupw just did, but that strat is not easy to do. Meanwhile, Trep is on bowling. This is, I think, Trep's least favorite mission in the whole run, so... Oh my gosh, dude, this orange ball has trolled both of them. And Trep doing a little bit of a different strat, grabbing that pink ball with the wrench, and that is a tiny bit slower than optimally grabbing it with the vehicle, but it's so much safer. I'm really curious what pace Bupw is on, dude. I think this is still record pace. I think a really cool vehicle part for this game would have been like a split up pad, like a callback to Tui, where you could because there's like certain first person items, like there's like egg launchers and grenade egg turrets that are first person, but they act as like a separate seat to where you can't be driving and in first person shooting things. But if there was like a split up pad, it would be cool to see Kazooie come out of the backpack, take control of that seat, and then you could fly around as Banjo while simultaneously like shooting things as Kazooie and like aiming like you're in like in Chewie when you can like aim in the air. I just think that would have been a really sick item to add. these Terraria missions fly by. It's the last level of the game, but in this speedrun, it's really not that big of a struggle. The hardest thing is learning to navigate it, but like lab rats in a maze, you just learn it after a little bit. Nice. So another kind of cool callback to Tui is, we don't do it in this run, but there's Captain Blubber to the left there, and he's got the Saucer of Peril mission, and at the end of Tui, Captain Blubber actually takes over the Saucer of Peril. So, just another cool callback to show that, like, they were paying attention to the Banjo lore. Oh, wrong area for that mission? Okay, I'm trolling. I don't know what I'm talking about then, bro. I'm pretty sure it's Mr. Blubber, though. I think he's the one in charge of the Saucer of Peril mission. Alright, let's see what Trep gets on this mission. This is the RNG mission. He could have to redo it if the RNG trolls. Oh, it's boggy? Oh. Okay, I'm totally trolling then. Ignore everything I said in the last minute. Alright, Trep also not getting the trophy, and it's a bit slower. If you get the Jiggy, you want to be as close to 800 as possible. Dude, I gotta pee, but I don't want to miss the end of the run. Nice, Bupw navigated towards that type, or through that corridor. That corridor can be a little bit tricky sometimes. Dude, there's so much nut symbolism in this game. It's like nuts and bolts, so they're like referring to the like building block nuts. Oh my gosh, speaking of, Trep is trolling with his nuts. Oh my goodness. But then there's Nutty Acres, and there's like 3 different nut-related missions in this one level. Alright, Bupw is out of there! We just need a good showdown time section, and then it's all Spiral Mountain after this. Let's just hope the police don't troll. This is where Bupw lost a lot of time in his last run. Alright, all the Jiggies are in there. That top one looks a little finicky, though. Looks like it could fly out. Come on, Jiggy. Oh my god. That Jiggy has like super glue on it or something. Oh my god! It stayed in and the cop drove off. That's crazy work. Oh my gosh, how did that Jiggy not fall out, dude? Yeah, but where's the bolts exactly? Alright, Trep did troll in the last water racing mission, so let's see a clean race from him here. Dude, I'm eating these lupini beans and I'm like coughing like crazy. Yikes, dude, what is Trump doing? Oh no. I missed the ring, hit the box, but we're in for a semi-clean finish. Meanwhile, Bupw is in Spiral Mountain. This is the only non-artificial level in the game, which I think is really cool. Because it's like Log's created game world, so then you can just see where all the levels are artificial. And then you get into Spiral, and it's just like, there's no intro act cutscene. The characters aren't playing any like roles like they are in the other levels. It's just the characters in the organic environment. It's really cool. Oh my god, bro! What did Trep do to those jiggies? One thing that is good though, we haven't seen any of the runners get a soft lock. Nah, this is the real GTA 6. Wait, what came out first? GTA 5 or Nuts and Bolts? GTA 5 was in 2013. Oh my gosh, this was the real GTA 5, dude. Ooh, Bupw lost a little bit of time there. But it's all good. I used to always think that Grunty's glass eye here always looked like a really big gusher. Like those candy treat things. Looks like a ginormous green gusher. Dude, Log's face is so cool. Anyone that, like, doesn't know, his face is completely inspired by Pong. His eyes are like the two things you control in Pong. In the middle's like the line, and then his mouth is like the Pong ball that you bounce back and forth. Alright, I'm gonna look at Bupw's RTA time on speedrun.com. We might be looking at the world record right now. Alright, so Bupw's record gets a time of 1:22:03. I don't know if this is beating that or not. This might be a little bit slower than record, but there is a chance though. Sometimes RTA is weird in this game, and he could actually get a slower RTA time and have a faster in-game time. But I don't think we're watching the record. I think it's going to be a little bit off. But this is like 2 races in a row now that he's almost gotten record. Oh, Trep kind of trolled here. This is like what I mean. The building is so hard in this game. Where you can like just the faster you do this just shows such a high amount of skill. Oh, the dot's his nose. Oh, I always thought that was his mouth. Yeah, I guess you're right. The speaker's his mouth. Dude, my bladder is fighting for its life right now, but we gotta watch this Grunty fight. It's kind of funny, Grunty destroyed their house in the last game, and then they've had 8 years to rebuild their house, and their house still looks like shit. Alright, Grunty waterboarding phase 1 complete. What is Trep doing? Oh, we got the first person fall down. Nice. Alright, waterboarding phase 2 completed. Alright, clean. It's really only phase 5 that control, but I think Bupw's got this in the bag. I gotta get ready on time. Alright, the pyramid, bro. The aliens made this vehicle. Changed my mind. Alright, waterboarding phase 4 completed. Can we waterboard 5 times in a row? Come on, Bupw. Grab her in the air. Clean, clean. Alright, that's it. And time. 1:23:18. Let's go. Yo, GG's Bupw.
Yo, GG's.
Was that record? I felt like you were on record pace for most of that run.
No, I don't think it was record, but it was like 50 seconds off, I think.
That was good. You had like a really solid showdown town, and then really solid jolly RNG too.
Yeah, I kind of trolled on the bowling though.
Yeah, the ball, that orange ball got you.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. And my chain got stuck in the wall on like the one in Logbox where you have to go in the pink stuff. My chain got stuck in the wall. That was annoying. On the sticky ball.
I think Trep is forfeiting here. He's either forfeiting or had no idea. Let me pull him back in the call. Were you trolling on purpose, Trep?
What are you talking about?
Okay, we'll drag him back in the race channel. 1:18:52 though, that is super clean.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty decent.
Dude, on that last part too, where you were transporting the Jiggies from Terrarium, there was that one Jiggy. I don't know how it didn't fall off that entire time.
I know. I was getting flashbacks from the last race.
Yeah,
I was really
for
hoping
real.
the cops weren't gonna annoy me.
Especially the grenade cop was like right in your path. I'm like, all right, we're seeing round 2 of what happened last race.
Yeah, I'm really glad that did not happen again. That was miserable.
Nice, Trep got tree bounce there.
Huge.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's on PB pace or not, but he's pretty close to endgame.
If he is, that's awesome.
Nice. I'm surprised you don't go for the strat that killing Pepsi goes for in Terrarium 1 with Humba.
Oh yeah, I just haven't learned it, honestly. I don't know how to do it. But it might be worth learning.
I feel
You
like
said you had like 50% win rate on that or something?
yeah, like if it is truly 50%, that would be like, in my eyes, worth it.
Yeah, true.
Oh my gosh, Trep has a crazy vehicle here. It's all wheels. He missed him! Oh no! Oh, this was the vehicle he was talking about too. He like springs up and grabs him. That's actually really smart.
Wait, I might have to tap into this.
Yeah, this Matrix is crazy. Looks like he's got like a first-person camera set up too. This is so silly.
Wait, it's actually working. No way.
I guess the wings were just a little too troll for him. Do you want me to share my my Discord screen so you can see with no lag?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, let me do that really quick.
All right, nice.
Paging Dr. Freud. Oh, Trep really giving the sheep a push there. And it landed on top of the tree.
If it lands on those leaves, it counts as a hit, and it causes that. That's annoying.
That's crazy. I have not seen that before. This is looking a little yikes. Oh, no. The U-turn wasn't strong enough. Yeah, I think one of the next things I'm going to test, I'll probably test it today. I feel like, what reason is there that you can't get the sheep ball in a flying vehicle surrounded by cushions? Because I feel like you could just fly it to the end.
I think one of the biggest issues is like if you go too fast, for some reason it counts the hits even if you have the cushions.
Oh,
But
is that
if
why
you
like
go
the sticky ball strat, it constantly is like ticking up the hit counter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really finicky. I don't know. But maybe if you go really slow, it could work, and it could be like a little more consistent.
Alright, he's good. He got the transport. Police weren't strong enough today. But he's still got to worry about the terrarium transport. Really curious. He never goes for the Globetrot hover, but he did say he would do it if he needed the time save. I wonder if he'll go for it here. Looks like he's going
to.
Oh, come on. Oh, big. Wow, he's brave. He's not even going to the edge of the cliff.
It's a good lineup.
Come on. Okay.
Might be holding the trigger down a little too much.
I think so. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What?
What are you doing? No! Oh, what do you even do in a situation like that? And his vehicle didn't fall. Oh my. Oh, it did. Oh my god.
That's insane.
That was like the most insane landing I feel like he could have had.
Still not too bad. Could have gone worse.
Could have gone a lot worse. I respect it. Even if this is losing time, the comedy factor made it way, way, way more big.
For real.
Oh no, he hit the power line.
No.
He's getting trolled.
To be fair, this is not easy.
Nah, not at all. It's one of the more troll hovers. That was good though. He should sweep Terrarium. Terrarium is like usually not difficult.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Damn.
I guess you don't have to restart there if you fail it. You could just go realign it back up.
True.
I've never really thought about that before. I don't know if he knows that you can lightly tap the trigger or not to get a faster, or to lower objects.
Yeah, he has an interesting strat where he like jumps with it.
Yeah, it
and
looks like it's
springs before it touches the
consistent.
ground. True.
Ooh. Oh, we got a little trolled with the flying there. I always found it interesting that this vehicle is like one of the only flying vehicles in the game where the wings like actually protrude outwards, and which is like silly to me because Terrarium is one of the like levels where it's really easy to run into stuff, kind of like Logbox. But I'm sure it's just
Yeah.
probably faster, right?
No, I actually have no clue why it's built like that. I just kind of like I just kind of copied the other world record, but I'm assuming there's a reason. I just haven't tried like fixing it.
Yeah, that's super fair. Who had the record whenever you were learning the game? Was it Star Soul?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks good. Nice.
Looks like he's missing a back left wheel on this vehicle. Still
Oh, did he not put one on there?
It looks like there wasn't one on there, but I don't know.
Got that minimalist strat. He's like, I don't need that.
It makes the vehicle lighter.
I like that, like, on technically almost all of these vehicles, you could build, like, different pixel art for each of them.
True.
Looks like he's doing good.
Holy moly.
Oh, it fell off. I have a hard time going full speed on this mission, because every time I do it, I feel like it always flings off.
Yeah, it is not forgiving.
Nice, good backup. Have you speedran any other games before you decided to run this game?
I did like some Minecraft speedrunning before this,
Ooh.
but besides that, not really anything else.
Did you do RSG?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, on 1.16. But I only played for like a month, to be fair.
Yo, Trep got this weird glitch. The glass is like stuck in his vehicle. Oh my gosh.
Truly anything can happen in this game.
For real. Jolly is just the precursor to the rest of the RNG. That's cool you did that. The record holder for Banjo-Kazooie 100% right now had a big arc where he was running Minecraft. I think he started, or not started, but I think he was really into it when the 1.16 route dropped with like the piglins and stuff.
Yeah. Did he get a good time? Like,
He had a solid time back then. I think he was top like 15 at one point.
wait, that's crazy. That's such a competitive category, too.
Yeah, now it's gotten so crazy. Like that was before sub 10 was a thing, but now it's like 5 or 6 minute long.
Yeah.
Alright, Trep trugging along. I felt bad. I dragged him in the call because I thought he was done. Because, like, coincidentally, when you finished, he was doing the mission in Logbox where you grab, like, the 10 viruses and electrocute them. And he was just standing there for, like, 20 seconds with 9. And so I was like, oh, he must have, like, seen the banjo race and, like, given up. So then I dragged him in the call and he was like, what are you talking about? So I hope that didn't mess with his focus. Very nice. He is
Very
in
true
there.
arc.
Yeah, I'm really curious what pace he's on. He could be record, or not record, he could be PB pace, because his in-game time PB is a 1:33. Alright, we just gotta prage for a good Grunty. I think he's pretty consistent with Grunty, though. He should be good. Nice. We also
Really
gotta
beautiful.
prage the cops don't troll him. Whoa, that's crazy RNG. There's not a single cop in sight. Alright, let's see a PB. That would be so sick. I think he got his PB yesterday, so 2 days in a row would be really cool. Yeah, the first person entrance, nice. All right, it pretty much comes down to Grunty. I have a feeling he could be on PB pace. He did have to restart a few missions though, so I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna guess he's gonna get a 135. I guess I'll open a prediction. Let's see if he gets a sub 135. Alright, we got the predictions open. Will he get a sub 135? He actually, this is his first run in Chinese, so he has like 30 to 45 seconds of time save here compared to his PB. That could just do it for him. Ooh, the Believer is 2,050 points, and yes.
I'm all in on Believe.
I believe. And I remember in Trep's last race, he failed this mission because of he ran out of ammo, so I think he probably has like corrected himself to be a little bit closer to these targets. This looked really clean. Nice. Dude, if Trep gets not a sub 135, someone is making big money today. Alright, losing vehicle parts, but you don't need them. Wonder if it's just like a bunch of wires under Log's robe. Just looks like a wire skeleton. Oh no. Alright, he's chilling. The grunt bots didn't troll him too hard here. Honeycombs are staying in. Come on, Trep.
That's good.
What do you consider a good time for this entire log mission? I guess it's RNG, right? Because of the quiz.
Yeah, I actually don't know because the quiz like makes it different every time.
Nice. Alright, let's just see a good grunty from Trep. Come on. Oh, it's a 4-second range? I thought it was like 15 seconds for some reason. Okay, good grunty phase 1. That was really fast phase 2. No, nothing. You're learning by watching, Briggs. Trep's locked in. Come on, get a PB. Get a PB. Alright, the final phase, dude. This phase is the real final boss. But I know Trep's ready. Come on, come on. Oh, yikers. Okay, the backup's real, though. The backup's real. Go under the laser. Alright. Ooh, yikers, part 2. Oh, this is scary.
3rd time's the charm.
3rd time's a charm.
Oh, the laser.
Oh, oh my god. It's crazy how the laser, like, consistently, like, removes the seat specifically from the vehicle.
Yeah. The seat's just so weak.
Dang, dude. Whoever voted no might be making big money now. Dang, I really wonder if he was PB pace before this. I guess we'll have to just wait and see. Wow, that was like instant. Alright, it's part 2. The sequel. Trep's got revenge. Okay, the revenge goes crazy mode.
Come on.
Alright, does she troll? Does she troll? She doesn't troll! Let's go! GG!
GG's.
GG's, you big gamer.
GG's.
I'm really sorry for dragging you in here earlier. It was just the timing was ludicrous. So like right when I dragged Bupw in the call, you were on that virus mission and you were just standing still for like 15 seconds and I was like, I think he gave up. I think he has the stream on and gave up.
Yeah, I had no idea I'd missed one.
But regardless, GG. I don't know if you were PB pace or not.
Nah, plus 6 minutes.
Oh, plus 6. You did have a lot of mistakes through the run.
Yeah. Did a Bupw PB? I saw people saying it in chat.
Nah.
Oh, damn.
It was close though. It was still a 118.
Oh, wow.
Y'all both had really decent RNG too. Bupw got the best and Trep, you got the second best. That was really cool.
Yeah, with Joy. Oh, man. That was one of the runs of all time.
Bro, your Mr. Patch vehicle was crazy. That strat is nuts.
I've said it failed the first time, but
139.19. Alright, whoever voted no just made so much freaking money. 3% versus 97%.
oh my.
Still regardless, like, pog on you for finishing a run that was behind.
Oh yeah, I will finish and runs of this game. It's fun.
Feels so good. No resets in this game are just so beautiful.
Yeah. Also, with the spiral split, because I was on Chinese, I was like on pace to goal by a minute, and then I failed the last grunt. Yeah. So mad.
Oh, you fumbled the gold from that. Yeah, I was like, oh, you got the Chinese time save at least because it's your first Chinese run.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a rough one.
I reckon you get a sub 130 soon.
Maybe. Hope so.
Yeah, but that was a good race. So now, Trep, you will be going to face DF Lynxes in the loser bracket. So, y'all have a pretty close PB. That's going to be a really, really good race to watch. I am excited for that one. And then, Bupw, you will be going against whoever wins tomorrow's match between Ark and Killing Pepsi. So, it's heating up, dude. Things are really getting hot in here.
Hell yeah.
I'm scared.
Scared. We just gotta lock in. That's what you said before this run, and it worked for this one.
Yeah, I gotta lock in, bro.
Awesome. Well, I don't have any more words to say. If y'all wanna have any shout outs or say anything else about your runs.
I got nothing. No.
I got nothing as well.
Did you see the glass in Terrarium? Yeah.
It like clipped in between the passenger seats, dude. That was so crazy.
That was so stupid. I was like, I didn't know what the hell to do.
I thought you were gonna have to restart it low key or like edit the vehicle to like remove a seat, but that was so silly.
Game is crazy.
Yeah. Bupw said it, like, you never know what's gonna happen. It's like, you expect Jolly to be the big RNG part, but that was probably like 15 seconds it caused you. Like, RNG just be everywhere in this game.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, but alright, well, I am gonna go ahead and raid Welsh Whale. It looks like he's playing 200%, so,
Let's go.
let's go! And yeah, we will have another race tomorrow. I think it's at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I will be hosting that again. If anyone in chat wants to hop on commentary, let me know. But yeah. Later, gamers.
Goodbye, everyone.